Hey guys, going farther off my channel. This is going to be a deck profile. Only it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be somebody else's. This guy kept kicking our butts, so I'm going to do his own deck profile. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Hawk. Play Great Nature.
Great Nature Leopold build. Gonna have to admit, this is pretty good. Alright, so what do you start as your starter Vanguard?
Alright, start with Blackboard Parrot.
Okay, so what's your reason behind that, out of many things?
Well, he's a 5k booster, so he can usually help my guys hit decent columns, and he easily puts himself back in, keeping the field from clogging, and has the draw effect when Great Nature is retired, so he replaces himself.
Alright, so we see that there's Leopold. Who else is there? Who else is there for your little bosses?
Well, I also use Magnet Croc for Beat Stick.
Alright, so this is pretty much for beat sticks.
Well,
Alright.
also he'll hit 16 if he gets a 4k bonus and is attacking the Vanguard, so...
Okay, so your grade 3 lineups are what?
4 Leopolds and 3 Magnet Crocs.
Okay, so that'll be it for the grade 3s. What about your grade 2s? What do you use for those?
Well, I use 3 Compass Lines.
Okay, what else?
4 Binoculars Tigers.
And
4 Pencil Knight Hamskes.
oh yeah, the reject Hamtaro. I mean, I quite see most of the deck profiles of Great Natures. I usually seen like about 2 or 3 of him. Why are you putting like a full set of him?
Well, I play the 4 set so I can just get max consistency and play them as often as I can. Also, with retire happy decks like Kagero and the soon-to-come-out E-Rads retiring front row like nothing, I feel like I need to have multiple copies or I won't be able to play it.
Alright, so that's a pretty good reason. So, what will be your grade 1s?
Okay, run 4 the 8k vanilla.
Always pretty good. I can't really argue with that.
4 Coiling Duckbill, which is, I feel, the best card in the deck. When you call it out, you get to choose a unit, and when it will die at the end of the turn, you get to draw cards.
So it's a mini parrot in our words.
Well, it's bigger parrot, yeah.
A bigger parrot. Or platypus. I don't know. So that's pretty good.
Then, 4 of the Pencil Squire Hamsuke.
Another reject Hamtaro. And how many perfect cards do you usually run?
Well, I've been debating between 3 or 4. I'm personally just running 3 right now, so...
I'm guessing due to budget reasons, or...
Well, I just don't know what I would take out for the 4th slot, so... it's iffy, but I can see running 4 in the future if I need to.
Well, in case you want to be running 4 in the future, which one would you like to replace?
Probably taking out 1 Silver Wolf, because the other 2 are really essential.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so what is your trigger lineup for this one?
Well, like most decks out there, there is the 4 stands. I mean, heals.
Okay, the goat can stand.
Castanet Donkey is the draw, because you can use it like a 7k booster if you need to, or an 8k booster.
8k booster. And also you get that little Marjo clone shenanigans.
Then I run 4 Triangle Cobra crits.
Sweet.
And then 4 Ruler Chameleons.
I can't argue enough. I think for your build, this is pretty good lineup, especially if you want to put this thing in. Because it just pretty much acts like a Hamsuke. Only when you're desperate, I guess.
Well, yeah, and the reason I don't run any stands in here, even though I've seen a lot of builds with stands, is because the best plays usually won't go too good with stands. You actually have to, like, completely dedicate your attack power into it and can end up with some awkward fields.
That sounds pretty interpretive. Alright, so, I just want to ask some little questions right before we end this thing off. Seeing that there's going to be new supports out there, would this deck be seeing any break rides or cross rides?
Well, the Leopold cross ride is probably going to go in here because it essentially acts like Leopold in the late game but gives power to 2 units. Also, they get to come back at the end just like normally, though. And The Brake Ride might actually replace Normal Leo because it'll allow for a more explosive endgame. However, Normal Leo might stay depending on testing because of normal cross-ride stats.
Okay. Alright. Other than that, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Well, this is a pretty hard deck to pilot, and sometimes even at the best of times, it's gonna not be the greatest. But with the power and the drawing, it can get pretty hectic if it's left unchecked.
Oh yeah. If you don't guard right, that is. I face against probably some of those. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.